guys, welcome back to the mat. I'm so happy that you're here. Today we're going to be doing a full body workout with a big emphasis on our core. So we'll be rocking, we'll be rolling, we'll be crunching, we'll be doing an ab series? Sure. We're going to be doing all of it. So let's get started. We're going to do some deep breathing just to get into it. So we're going to roll back onto our mats. Feet will be planted firmly on the mat. Knees are pointing up towards the sky. Let's put both hands on our belly, actually. We're just going to do a few deep breaths. So inhaling, exhaling. On the inhale, try and make your ribs expand through the back body. So your ribs and your back are getting deeper into the mat. Inhale. Exhale, get all the air out of you. Thinking about drawing that belly button in as you exhale that air. Inhaling. Exhale. Let's do one more. Hold on to your ribs and see if you can actually feel your ribs expanding as you inhale. Inhaling. Exhale. All right, let's bring our arms and legs. So legs are gonna be in a tabletop position. Arms are pointing up towards the sky. And we're just gonna start with a little bit of warming up in our midsection. So we're gonna do some dead bugs. Extend your left leg and right arm out behind you. Bring them back in. Extend your other leg and arm, bringing it back in. Trying to keep your low back into the mat the entire time. Inhale as you extend, exhale as you bring it in. Inhale as you extend, exhale, bring it in. Really using those abs and that core to keep your body stable and to bring your limbs back to their midpoint. Inhaling, exhale, inhale, exhale. Squeeze it in. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders to bring your forehead closer to your knees. Bring it legs into a tabletop. You're gonna still be rounded up with your head, neck, and shoulders up, and we're going straight into our hundreds from here. So inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. As we pump our arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhaling, exhaling for 5. Inhaling, feeling your ribs expand in the back, just like at the very beginning of our workout. Exhale, get every little bit of air out of you, almost curling up higher as you exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, get all of that air out of you. Squeeze, so you squeeze your abs in. Inhale, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. For a bit more of a challenge, you can raise your legs up to the sky or bring them down to like a 45-degree angle, just making sure that we're keeping our lower back into the mat. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it in. Nice. Let's extend our left leg long. Right knee is into our chest. Hands are on our ankle and our knee. Switch. Switch. Thinking about keeping our legs along a center line in the middle of our body, almost like we're hitting a target with our toe that's directly out in front of us every time we switch. Our head, neck, and shoulders are still lifted. Going for a few more here. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Bring them both in. Rest your head, neck, and shoulders down. Extend your left leg long. Lift your right leg up towards the sky. Arms are alongside your body. Palms pressing into the floor of the mat behind you or underneath you. Bring your right leg closer towards your nose. Using your core, closer towards your nose, across your body, down, out, back to center. We're going to do 3 of these in each direction. Cross, down, out, up. And we're going to do up, out this time. Down, across. Ooh. Really feeling that stretch through your hamstring as you circle and warming up your hip. Go ahead and switch legs. So left leg comes in, hug your knee into your chest. Straighten that leg long to the sky. We're going to cross our body first before out. Core is coming into play here because we want to make sure that the rest of our body is staying super still. The only thing that should be moving is our leg. We're reversing our direction. So we're closer to our face, out, down, in, back, into our face, out, down, in, and back. Nice. Hug both of your knees into your chest. Here, we're gonna roll our head, neck, and shoulders back up, kind of like we were originally with our last thing with the single leg stretch. Now we're going to a double leg stretch. So we're extending our legs out, circling our arms, grabbing our ankles, squeezing ourselves in like a ball. Inhale as we extend, exhale, come back in. Inhale, extend, exhale, come back in. A few more of these. Really squeezing as you come in, exhaling as you come closer to bring your knees even closer to your face. We'll do one more here. And then we're gonna hold, rest. Roll up to a seated position. Make sure that you are centered in your mat. You're gonna have your heels together. Toes are gonna be about like fist width distance apart. You can physically put your fist in. You're gonna hold on to your ankles. Your knees are as wide as your shoulders. You're just gonna pick your feet up off the ground, put them down. Pick your feet up, balance, put them back down. Pick your feet up, balance. Then we're gonna roll back to our shoulder blades, back up to a seat. Down to our shoulder blades, up to our seat. The goal here is to keep this distance and this distance the same the entire time. So you're really using your abs and your core here to work you and not your momentum. Let's do one more. Rolling back, coming up. All right, from here, let's roll all the way back down. Legs are both coming to a 90-degree angle. So our feet are pointing up towards the sky. We can either have our arms down long by our side with our palms pressing into the mat, or we can have our head, neck, and shoulders lifted with our hands behind our head. I'm gonna go for the latter. We're going to lower our legs, lift them back up as we exhale. Inhale, lower, exhale, bring them back. Inhale, lower, exhale, bring them back. And only bring your legs as low as you can while still maintaining contact with your entire lower back and the floor or mat underneath you. Want to make sure that we're not going so low that we're arching our back or anything like that. Do 5 more here. 1, 2, I'm not gonna lie, these are not easy. 3, 4, 5. Let's hold our legs, get a little bit of a stretch through those hamstrings, thinking about keeping a long tailbone. So it's almost like we're tilting our pelvis down so we can get a bi-directional stretch. We're going 2 directions from our toes to our booty or going in 2 opposite ways. Feels good. Let's come bring our legs into a tabletop. From here, we're gonna roll ourselves up till we're in a teaser position, which is what this is called. We're in this V shape here. Your legs are parallel to the ground underneath you. You're reaching to your toes. Let's put our feet down on the mat. From here, we're gonna do a few roll downs. So we're sitting up tall on our sits bones. Arms are out in front of us, almost like we're a zombie, which is so seasonal because today, the day this is releasing, is actually Halloween, so the orange and black is here for. We're gonna roll back, so we're gonna pivot our pelvis right here. So watch a small movement, pivoting your pelvis, rolling back, keeping our shoulders in our back. Roll down, 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 down. Lift your arms up overhead. Take a deep breath in. As we begin to exhale, we bring our arms up to the sky, and we're gonna peel our back up off the mat like we're peeling a sticker off of a sheet of paper. Stretch forward past your toes, arms are still next to your ears, and we're gonna roll right back down. We're not coming back to that seated position. We're gonna roll, thinking again about pivoting that pelvis as we come back. Inhale, deep breath, and then as we roll up, over. This is a lot of core to come up. You're really using your core and your pelvis to control this motion. I'm actually going to scoot a little bit down so you guys can see better. Rolling, rolling, rolling. We're thinking about keeping our heels pulling away from us, pressing into an imaginary wall the entire time. So our heels don't get to move with us. It is truly just this midsection that is moving. Oh, feels nice. Rolling back down. Come to come into a big stretch. Just pointing your toes. You can arch your back up off the mat just a little bit. All right, from here, let's roll over onto our bellies. I'm also gonna scoot down so I'm more towards the middle of the mat. And we are gonna come into a neck roll. You guys know I love a neck roll. And we've been working through our neck a lot, just with the motions that we were doing earlier. So we have our elbows underneath our shoulders, hands are parallel in front of us, so like an 11. Feet are long behind us with our toenails pressing into the ground and our thighs pressing firmly into the ground. So we're really supporting our lower back by like bringing the belly button in and up. Shoulders are down our back. We're gonna look to the right, roll our chin along our collarbone until we're looking to the left, back to center. Left, trace your collarbone with your chin, getting a stretch through the back of your neck till you're looking right, back to center. We're gonna do one more each direction. So right, tracing down, around, left, back to center. Now we're doing left, down, tracing so slowly. If you find a sticky spot, just hold it there for a second. Move on to your next sticky spot. It might be slow, you might have a lot of sticky spots, but that's okay. That's why we're working through it. So we're facing the right, back to center. We're gonna bring ourselves down. We're gonna extend our arms out in front of us. Forehead is coming to the mat. We're going to raise our right leg, put it back down. Raise our left leg, put it back down. Raise our left arm, down, right arm, down. Let's do left arm, right leg up. You can raise your head as you do this. Down, right arm, left leg up, down. All right, we're gonna do that exact same thing with our alternating right arm, left arm. Same with the legs, faster. So lift, 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 switch, switch, switch. Thinking about pressing your pelvis into the mat. Thinking about really keeping your abs and core in tight to protect that lower back. Can you go faster, 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 faster. You're swimming away. This is called swimming. We're swimming, 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 swimming. Hold both up, everything up, arms up, legs up. Come higher, come higher, come higher. Bring it all back down. All right, let's come back into a child's pose so that we can stretch to that lower back. That was a lot of extension in our lower back. Ooh, that felt good. Let's come up to a tabletop position, so we're on our hands and our knees. We're gonna make sure that our shoulders are directly over our wrist, elbows in line with them as well. We're gonna step our right leg back. We're gonna step our left leg back. So we are in a plank position. From here, we're just gonna rock back and forth on our toes, getting a stretch through our Achilles, getting a stretch through our calves, keeping our hips low, keeping our upper body soft. Pressing firmly into the ground underneath us with our toes and our hands. We're just rocking back and forth for 3, 2, 1. Come back down. Now we're going to do that exact same thing, but we're also going to be lifting our legs. We're going to alternate which leg is up as we rock back and forth. So if you want to watch a few first, that's totally fine, but I'm going to step back into my plank position. I'm going to do one rock back and forth. I'm going to lift my left leg, rock back and forth. Swap, right leg up, back, forth, down, back, forth, down, back, forth, down. Last one each side. Oh, nice. Back to the tabletop. Let's do a little cat-cow action. So we're in a cow pose. Bring our belly down to the mat, chest and shoulders are open. Round your back like a spooky Halloween cat. Really pressing into the mat here with the finger pads of all 10 fingers and the palms. Come back into that cow. Back into that cat. Back into a cow. Back into our cat. Feels so good. All right, from here, let's just flip on over. So we're seated on our bum. We're gonna have our feet flat on the mat in front of us, knees up to the sky. Let's put our hands in front. So we did that roll down earlier. We're basically doing the same thing, but our knees are up this time. So we're just gonna roll down to the mat. Hands are up, tilt that pelvis, come all the way back down. We're gonna stop with our arms facing the ceiling. So arms are directly up in front of us. Again, almost like we have that zombie hand, but our palms are facing together. Let's just do a few roll ups and roll downs here before we add on. So we're gonna take a big breath. Exhale as we curl, rolling ourselves up. Same way we peeled our spine up like we were a sticker before. Same thing we're doing here. Rolling it right back down, low back, middle back, upper back. Arms are still pointing towards the sky. Do 2 more of these. We're rolling up, up, up. Arms are long in front of us as we're reaching to the wall on the other side of the room. Roll back, down, 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 down. 1 more here. Inhale. Exhale, round up, up, up. Let your breath help you on your way up. And then inhale as you come down, 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 down. Nice. Maybe shake your legs out if you need to. Reset. We're gonna extend our right leg. So it's in the exact same angle as our left leg. Knees are joined together. Do not let your knees come apart. That's the most important thing here. Even if you don't come up very far, I want your knees to stay together. We're gonna take a deep breath. Exhale as we round up, 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 past that toe. Roll back down, down, down. Let's do 1 more here. Inhale. Exhale, round up, up, up. Really using that abdominals, using that core. Down, down, down. Are your knees still together? Sure hope so. Let's swap. So right foot is spot on the mat, left leg is long. Let's point our toe. Inhale. Exhale, roll up, up, up. Reach past your toes. Roll back down, down, down. I see that my knees came apart a little bit, so I really need to work on making sure that I'm hugging that midline, that my knees are staying close in. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, round up, up, up. Reach past your toe. Keep your shoulders down your back. Roll down, down, down. Bring both feet to the mat. Just stretch out a little bit. Maybe do a little wiggle. We're gonna add on to that again. So we're gonna be adding on a little twist. So, right leg long, knees are together. Arms are long, straight up towards the ceiling, pointing our right foot. We're gonna inhale. Exhale, roll up, up, up. Twist your torso to the right, past your leg, come back to center. Twist your torso, just your torso, keeping your knees together, to the left, back to center, right, center, left, center, roll back down with control. Whew. All right, other leg. Arms are still up towards the sky. We're gonna take a deep inhale. We're gonna roll up, 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 using our core and our abdominals. Rotate to the left, back to center. Rotate to the right, keeping your knees together, back to center. Rotate to the left, hug your core in, back to center. Rotate from the waist, not just your shoulders. Rotate to the right, hold, back to center, hold 1, get taller, lift your arms up, roll back down. Oof, all right. Now let's bring our legs into a tabletop position. This will be our last one. This time, as we roll up, we're also gonna straighten our legs. So when we come up, we're gonna be all the way in a V position. So I'll show you, we're gonna look like this when we come up. So, arms are towards the ceiling. Legs are in a tabletop position. So we're at a 90-degree angle right here. Take a big breath in. Roll up, up, up. Extend your legs as much as you can. If you can't extend and you wanna stay here in this tabletop, totally fine. That's hard enough, honestly. We're gonna rotate to the right, back to center. Rotate to the left, ooh, back to center. Back to the right, hold, center, left, hold, center. Lift your arms up, get tall. Can you roll down and keep your legs exactly where they were? Oh, hug those in. Oh my God, that was so hard. Never gets easier no matter how many times I do it. I just get a little bit better, but then it gets a little bit harder. All right, we're gonna slow down with a little bit of stretching here. So take that left leg long to the mat, take your right knee into your chest, give it a squeeze, stretch it out. So we got a straight leg, round your head, neck, and shoulders up, and just pull that leg gently towards your face to get a stretch. Think about keeping your hips even with one another, so you get to drop your right hip. It has a tendency to hike up. Drop your hip and stretch towards your face. Switch in the air if you can. It makes it a little bit more challenging on your core. We're doing the same thing with our left leg. I'm holding on to my ankle, my shin, or behind my thigh, and just drawing it into my chest. So you can get a little bit farther with each exhale. Let's switch again. Holding on wherever you can with wide elbows, drawing it to your face. Switch. Draw it to your face. See if you can get a little bit farther than you did last time. We'll do one more each side. Can you come up a little bit higher too? Challenge yourself. I know this is a stretch, but still an ab exercise. Last one. 1, 2, 3. Both legs down. Take a big stretch. Oh, all right. Let's come to a seat. We're gonna do a little bit of mermaid just to finish ourselves off. So we're gonna be in like a 90-90 position. Your left shin is gonna be parallel to the side of the mat. Your right shin will be parallel to the front of the mat. Just put your left hand down, tuck your elbow in, stretch over, keeping your shoulder down. Stretch over, come back to center, hold on to your right shin, stretch over. Maybe pivot your head down to face the mat to get a little bit more stretch here and in your neck, kind of like that neck roll we did earlier. Come back to that original side. I'm looking down at the mat so I can get more stretch through my neck. One more. Stretching down. Arm is going out and up as opposed to just straight over. So we're going out, up, looking at the sky. Looking at the ground, sorry you guys. Let's just switch legs. So now my left shin is parallel to the front. My right shin or left shin is parallel to the mat. I'm gonna put my right palm down, tuck my elbow behind me, going up and over with my left hand, stretching myself to the right. Back to center. And if this is too much, you can feel free to be a little bit wider apart. Maybe don't be parallel, but kind of tuck yourself in. For a more of a challenge, you can stack your legs on top of one another. I'm gonna do for a nice middle ground here where my shins are parallel. So I'm holding on to my shin, I'm going up and over. I'm looking down at the ground to feel those twists even in my neck. Thinking about keeping my right hip planted. Back to center. Over to the other side. Maybe twist your whole torso to be at the mat. Get even more stretch. All right, thank you guys so much for joining me for this amazing stretch and core workout. I feel like I'm gonna be sore after this. I don't know about you guys, maybe this is just me, but that definitely worked some things out. And I will see you guys next time on the mat. Bye.